Greetings, some Caffeine Rage, and welcome back to the Sunday Sampler. This week we're taking a look at Nelly Cootalot, the Fowl Fleet. This is a point-and-click adventure game written and developed by Alasdair Beckett-King, and also developed by Appalachian Systems Heidelberg, and they also published it. So a little bit of a weird intro there. This is, well, like I said, this is a point-and-click adventure in a very British sense of humor, which means that it comes off very dry. So if you're not a fan of the British style of humor, this is probably not going to be for you. I'm a little bit of a fan. It really depends on the style. So we'll just see how this goes. I haven't played too much into this one, so this is going to be more of a first impressions than, a blind first impressions, I should say. So let's just go ahead and jump into a new adventure. I've done like the first few screens and that's it.
Once in a distant time and place.
Unfortunately, no subtitles, by the way.
Against the waves of villainy, she alone defended all creatures tiny and adorable. Led by her spiritual mentor, William Bloodbeard, she fought the malevolent machinations of Baron Widebeard, who was a wrong'un by all accounts. And now we join the fearsome Nelly Cootalot in the midst of a turbulent sea battle.
And in case you were wondering, yes, that is Tom Baker.
Avast! I have ye licked, and now I'll send ye to the tumultuous depths.
Nelly, stop talking to the stamps. Get back to work.
I'm sick of working on the mail ship Undeliverable. What kind of life is this for a fearsome pirate captain? But I suppose I better start cleaning. Mr. Johnson doesn't like the sorting room left messy.
This has a very, and this is going to sound very derogatory towards the game, but I mean this in a non-mean way. A children's book feel, just from the names and the art style. And it actually ties together fairly well. Let's just go ahead and grab this.
The water's all funny, like it's boiling.
Look at. Oh wait, that's the other point-and-click adventure game I'm playing right now.
Captain Bloodbeard!
Boy, he doesn't really fit into the art style, does he? He looks very CG-ish. Compared to everything else. Everything else is very flat. So I'm hoping this is not indicative of other characters, because take a look at the comparison between Captain Bloodbeard and Nelly here. Notice how she is a lot flatter, two-dimensionally, I should say, than this. This just looks like a early CGI. That's just something that kind of jumped out to me. Anyway, let's get the story going.
Nelly Cootalot, you have failed me.
What are you on about?
For that, I should kill
Have
you.
you forgotten your last quest?
Of course I remember. I saved all them spoonbeaks, didn't I?
Aye, but you missed a secret message written in pirate code.
Oh.
Yes, it was in the colors of them.
You
had to kill them.
treasure of the Seventh Sea, but you gave the secret to Baron Widebeard.
What's the Baron up to?
I know not what he's plotting, but I foresee many innocent birds be perishing.
Birds hate perishing.
Well, most things do, to be honest.
What can I do?
Begin yonder. The Baron was lately in Port Rubicund. Follow Widebeard's trail and avert disaster.
What's the treasure of the Seventh Sea?
It be a priceless treasure the Baron has coveted all his life. Lost in the wreck of my ship, the Sweet Mary. I should not say more. I meant to be haunted.
Because that would ruin the surprise.
And now my time ends. Fare ye well.
But...
Go, Nelly. You must stop my treacherous brother.
wait! Since when is Baron Widebeard his brother?
And in case you're wondering, this is actually the second game in this series. The first one is actually a completely free game that you can download from their site, so if you wish to do that, just hunt it down on their official site. But it doesn't seem to be a requirement to be able to enjoy this. So, examine surroundings and spaces my spot locations.
I don't want to mess them up. I only just got them sorted. It's not the kind of lantern you carry around.
Let's
I
see.
don't want to mess them up. I only just got them sorted. Too busy
Now,
to clean.
oh, damn.
Too busy to clean. I don't
Is it just
to clean.
me,
Don't wanna mess
or
them up. I only just got them sorted.
is she reading a little fast? Oh,
Mine.
let's see. Ah, there's our inventory. In case you're wondering what that was. But yeah, it seems like she's reading just a touch on the fast side.
To stab things.
At least for some lines.
Sticky, sticky.
Okay, is there anything else?
I'd better not. I don't think that will work. Since it's but they're all really...
Oh,
I love you with all my heart. I hid the rubies in the summer house.
I accidentally clicked through a little bit.
Dull. No way, there are far too many.
Oh, I was looking at the options. I didn't bring them up in the video just because there's not a lot here. I was wondering what the anti-seasickness mode was, but now I understand. If you're prone to motion sickness, you turn that on. Alright, can I turn that on in the middle of this? Yes, I can. There's slower text. There's only one button. Anti-seasickness. We'll see what that is. And I'm not 100% sure what that would be. Continue, and there we go. And it stops. So, if you want to avoid seasickness, actually, we'll just leave it on just to make it so my video is a little bit smaller.
It's too far to swim. And I don't like the look of those terrapins.
Okay.
I can't open it more than a crack.
Oh.
Let's see what a letter opener can do. It
Ah.
worked, but it twisted up the letter opener pretty badly. It's not addressed. That don't go in the box.
Do I get in the box?
Just looking great. What a... I'll take the tag.
Ah. Aha.
That's perfect. But it won't stick on the crate by itself.
Okay. And here we go. Gee, I wonder what can make it sticky.
Now the crate's going to Port Rubikind. Whenever I'm going on holiday, I always think I've forgotten something. Well, let's give it a try.
Well, that's one way to travel.
Remember, air holes. I'd better do something. This might work. And now I wait in a state of constant readiness.
And boredom. Meanwhile,
this old hulk is so dreadfully squalid and damp, and my dress is fraying. I might as well put on a burlap sack. Are you even listening, Whitebeard?
Hmm? No, of course, my little trebuchet. But my no-good brother's treasure is just over the horizon.
Yeah, this feels like a very different art style compared to our lead character.
But
You're right, my Iron Maiden.
Or at least Widebeard.
El Mono. Begin the incantation.
Is that a Mexican monkey? Or at least an undead Mexican monkey?
Explain yourself, pirate. What have you done with my consignment of pen nibs?
Nothing.
There isn't a single pen nib in Port Rubicon thanks to you. Do you realize what this means?
You'll have to use pencils?
Huh, I have my pride.
If I need some tar, I know where to find it.
Well, maybe she's very tired after her trip.
What ship have ye business with?
The, good ship.
Lollipop?
Come off it. Unless you have business with a ship, stay off the boardwalk.
I'd better find out where the Baron's gone. And if any...
Oh. I accidentally clicked through. Sorry about that. I thought it was done. Okay, well, we go to the office door.
The Commodore's locked it.
Yeah, it just feels like at times the art style's a little off. In the opening screen, it looked like it was very children's bookish. What the hell?
Habanera does it again.
I don't think I can mess with it.
Okay, well.
I don't think that will work. I reckon those are the odds. Some kind of mechanical racetrack?
Well, things have just gotten a little weird. But yeah, on the first couple of screens, it looked like a very children's book-ish art style. But then some of the characters just they feel out of place almost. I'm not sure if it's just me taking a... Well, actually, compare the main character now to the background characters and just look at the difference, how she kind of sticks out. That's a little weird. On the first screen, she was very flat looking, but now it looks like she has more 3 dimensions. I'm not sure if it's just different lighting or how they're doing it, because it didn't look like that before, if I recall correctly. Just odd. Anyway, let's talk around and see what's going on here.
What's the password?
Melon.
Nerd.
Let us in.
No way.
Open up.
Nope.
Never mind.
Swordfish, isn't it?
Tell me about Baron Widebeard.
Whitebeard? That guy sure was a runner. I'll wager you never saw the like.
I didn't think Widebeard was the athletic type.
What he lacked in physique, he made up for in hustle, gumption, moxie. But he ran out.
Of old-timey words?
Nah, he hit the jackpot. Then, Splitsville.
How do the tough races work?
The cream of disgraced aristocracy put shoe leather to treadmill in a 24-karat blue-blooded steeplechase. Pick one, place your bet. No refunds.
Well, that's a very weird way to race.
He hit the jackpot.
He had odds of 1 to 1. He'd never lost a race. Then, one day, bam, he comes in last. But his wife placed a bet against him. She cleaned up, and they both cleared out.
Wow. Nice of her to clean up, though.
Really?
your story?
Me? I'm just a 2-time loser serving drinks. 3-time loser if you count Lehman Brothers.
What drinks have you got?
Take a look at the shelf. What takes your fancy?
Crab juice, Houston Slammer, butterscotch. Oh, jalapeno tincture?
What's jalapeno tincture?
Tincture.
The fumes alone will take your eyebrows off. Want to try some?
I like my eyebrows. What the hell?
Cheers.
And that's a game over screen, isn't it?
Ooh, spicy.
Okay, so that adds it to our inventory.
Have you ever won big?
Nah, you gotta be real savvy to make the big money. Real smart. At least that's what my homeopathic life coach says.
Okay.
When's the next race?
When the runners are ready. Be a pal and check on them, will you?
Oh, okay.
Through the curtain downstairs. The password is uppercase R, exclamation point, lowercase d, lowercase x, 5, lowercase p, uppercase f, 2, lowercase z. My mother's maiden name.
Okay, so, well, that explains the password, and it definitely wasn't swordfish.
Lucky.
So let's go check on the runners. And I have a feeling it's... We manipulate the...
R, exclamation mark, lowercase
We
t,
manipulate the odds with the drink and win big here.
lowercase z.
Come in.
I can't see any clues.
Well, try with your good eye.
I can't see any...
Yeah, just... Maybe I'm just being overly picky, I don't know. Okay, I don't want the inventory right now. No, put the inventory away. There we go.
Oh, deepest shame.
Hello?
Oh, blackest night.
I'm Nelly.
Oh, confound this mortal clay, this weary heart, these tiny legs.
He's got a case of the soliloquies. Hark, my lord.
What's this? A young pirate bride approacheth.
Stop
Oh,
a while.
boy.
What's up with you?
I beg your pardon. My athletic failures weigh heavy upon me.
Well, if they weigh heavy upon you...
Athletic failures.
My dear, I have never won a race. Oh, what I would give to win a race at last.
How did you end up in the tough races?
Mutiny, mutiny. Stranded on this wretched isle in squalor and shame. Never to return to civilization.
Oh, never mind, eh? Bye-bye.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to get past this area just in this time frame. So let's just go ahead and start considering our ending.
Bye.
You're away.
Yeah, bye.
Actually, let's try giving him a drink.
You'd want it.
Yeah, oh well. Oh, it's nice that shows us all the areas. But anyway... about 20 minutes worth of gameplay just to see how this is. It does have a very dry sense of humor, like I was talking about for the British humor. So, it is going to be very hit or miss, but also humor is very subjective to begin with, so it's something that you either enjoy or not, and it's had its moments for me so far, but it's not been laugh out loud. I imagine... for more, for British watchers, this would probably be a lot better, to be perfectly honest. And we haven't found Tom Baker yet. He was supposed to be her sidekick, but I guess that doesn't appear in the first 20 or so minutes of gameplay. It feels like the art style is a little bit haphazard at times. Just,
It's all rotten and rusted.
oh, not sure what I
I
call.
reckon this must have washed up here.
just how she sticks out like a sore thumb in this area. And where in the first area the ghost stuck out like a sore thumb compared to Nelly, it was very odd. I realize that's probably to let people see what character they're controlling, but yeah, I wish the art style was a little bit more consistent, because the background characters here, I like the look of them. It looks like an early 2000-esque point-and-click adventure. Outside of that, I did read some reviews and some people talking about this on the Steam discussions, and it looks like it is a touch on the short side, with it clocking in at just around 6 hours for most people, which is a bit short for a $20 price tag. Granted, you are getting the price inflated a bit with Tom Baker, and from what I understand, that the writer, it shows my complete lack of British culture, but then again, I am a dumb American, so, that's to be expected. The writer of this is also supposed to be fairly famous, so it's just probably just me not knowing him, to be honest, but that does inflate the price a bit. But if you want to try it out, I would suggest checking out the first game in the series. I doubt it has the voice acting, but it should have the same general sense of humor, because it is written by the same guy. So that is probably the best demo I could say is check out Nelly Cootalot and the Spoonbeaks, I believe it was. It's probably the best way to check it out for a demo, to be perfectly honest. Outside of my concerns with, game length and art style being a little haphazard at times, it's not a bad looking game overall. It's probably one that I'll eventually try out some more on my own time.
That leads back outside.
It just feels it's not going to be a top tier indie game. It's not a Telltale point and click adventure, which unfortunately Telltale has stopped making point and clicks, and they've gone to their own odd art styles, or I shouldn't say odd art style, their own oddball style, breaking away from point and click. But it's the same general idea. It's not going to be a top shelf point and click adventure, but this hasn't been bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap things up. As always, feedback is appreciated, either through the comments below, or if you enjoyed this, don't really have anything to say, hit the like button, because that does help, and subscribe if you wish to see more of the Sunday Sampler, or my 3 Let's Play series, or even the podcast that comes out on Fridays that is a lot longer and full of snark and bullshit. But anyway, I think it's time to say goodbye. So until then, until next week, when we sample something else completely random, as I try to get through the summer slump and go back to games that didn't quite make the cut when they originally came out, I'll say I'll see you, and thank you for watching.